What is up, guys? Welcome to Magic Class Monday. Today we're going to go over Simic, and Simic's a very strange evolution combine people, where they really research and make.
They're master biomancers that use all the knowledge they seek and learn with blue into the growth and beliefs of green to make a stronger...
lot of hybridized monsters.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, in their basements, pretty much.
So I guess I'll read the background of it first, and then I'll kind of go into the storyline of what the Simic Combine's all about. The background of the Simic Combine is the emotionally distant relationship that the Simic Biomancers have with the rest of Ravnican society makes the common man wary of the guild, thinking them as crazy mutant makers, which isn't all wrong.
It's like that guy from Fullmetal Alchemist.
Even so, the Simic make up the physicians of Ravnica, and so injuries and illness are taken to the reputable doctors of the Simic Combine. So that's kind of like their background on what they do. Some of them.
Kind of cool dudes.
So now I'll get you right into their storyline, so you'll know the knowledge of them.
Simic's his favorite.
Simic is by far my favorite of the 10 guilds. The original purpose of the Simic Combine was to preserve the health of all Ravnicans and life forms. They were devoted to the study of life, medicines, and biomancy. But just as life can adapt, so did the Combine's visions, with Momar Vig, the Simic Guild Master, was dissatisfied with this original purpose and formed a new purpose for the guild, to improve upon life forms of Ravnica. Then the cytoplasts were a biomagical invention of Momar Vig's design. Cytoplasts are small masses of living tissue, magical in nature, appearing as blue-green globules, so like pussy, pimple-like things. These globules convey genetic information to and from any life form they come into physical contact with. So they're like magical stem cells. For example, if a cytoplast in contact with a giant is transferred to a human, the cytoplast then begins to incorporate into the human the physical strength of the giant. Cytoplasts also tend to take on physical characteristics of their host, somewhat camouflaging themselves.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Unfortunately for Vig, the people of Ravnica did not want to be improved upon, or to undergo any of his surgeries required to receive the benefits. Except for the Simic members and people requiring prosthetics, so Vig created a new version of Cytoplast that only need to come into contact with the host in order to bond with it. This allowed Vig to improve the people of Ravnica without needing their consent. Vig allied with Slafnechgar, planned to create and activate his Project Kraj, the giant hippo thing in the lab tube. Cool card. Totally use it in Simic mini decks. To cleanse Ravnica and start over. He was consequently killed by Agreskos, probably some angry little girl. With the fall of Momar Vig, the Simic were left in disrepair until Ravnica's subterranean merfolk emerged. Dun dun dun! And now we'll go into the storyline of Return to Ravnica.
Simic kind of seems like a more organized Golgari. Kinda. Instead of using magic, they use science to make dead things and new things combined. Not dead things, but
not dead things. They use science to make things go bigger and stronger. Where the Gruul are kind of. Were you thinking of Golgari or Gruul? See, I see more combination with the Gruul.
Maybe
the Golgari kind of feast upon the dead and kind of
bring the dead back,
raise the dead and things. So they kind of a little bit of both mixed together.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Yeah. See, with the Gruul, I can say the Gruul just kind of think the strongest survive and they breed the strongest and best.
Yeah, that makes sense.
This is kind of we engineer the best because smarts is more important than muscles because you can make muscles.
So green is literally just green, where it's just gonna be bigger and hope for the best.
And then we'll go back to the storyline, I guess, because we're off topic now.
Yeah.
With the reemergence of the guild after the merfolk emerged, and the rediscovery of Ravnica's long-gone oceans through the sinkholes known as Zonauts, the Simic were remade from scratch, embracing long-gone spiritual and holistic concepts. They rejected Momor Vig's corrupted philosophy, focusing on advanced nature through purely magical means. Because of their focus of the oceans, their new philosophy revolves around principles applied to sea life, the holdfast and the anchoring, isolationist motion, and the upwelling and the expansive upwards going motion. With this, they form and compromise between isolation and influence of the Ravnican society, preserving nature and allowing at least one spot of access to the underground oceans. Zagana, or Prime Speaker Zagana, is the new Guildmaster, and the Speaker of the Zonaut One, and the first to open the 7 Zonauts are the focus of Simic activity with the Zonaut 7, Zevin, being home to Zemek and the Guild Hall, where other cultures are divided by species and caste or rule within the Simic Combine. Members are divided by a clade. A clade is a group that's focused on specific aspect. For instance, the Hull clades focuses on protection, defense, and durability, while the Gyre clades focus on the cyclical patterns and redirect and nullify the magic in the area.
No, the mechanics of this guild is nothing.
Is nothing?
They have no mechanics.
In Dissension, they use the graft mechanic.
Oh.
And then, in Return to Ravnica, they used Evolve. It was right there. The graft mechanic is when they had the Cytoplast, and they all gained abilities, generally +1s and small things like that. Evolve is whenever you play something bigger.
Yeah, it gets a +1/+1.
+1/+1. It keeps getting stronger and bigger and better.
I never actually took those as Simic, but I guess it makes sense.
Always Simics out Evolve, and Graft was only Simic creatures too.
I thought I saw some black Evolve, Graph cards, but I could be wrong.
The species and races associated with the Simic Combine include basilisks, drakes, elementals, elves, fairies, humans, merfolk, mutants, saprolings, trolls, and Veldican. No clue what a Veldican is.
I've never heard of it.
Some of the more notable members of the Simic Combine are Momar Vig, Dr. Nebborn, Dr. Atravak, Nurse Yarahanga, Dr. Zlovov, Dr. Zoidberg, Dr. Dinosaur, and the Prime Speaker Zagana.
Seems accurate.
Yep, definitely Dr. Zoidberg and Dr. Dinosaur.
The logo is like a wavy tree. It's kind of cool looking, actually.
It's like an ocean tree.
I like
It's
the
like the
return
waves
block.
go into the tree.
I like the return block more. Looks prettier.
I mean, that's more when I played Magic and got in, and Simic's what got me so far into Magic, so yeah. Me too.
Simic's pretty fun, though.
Pretty fun. It is the best.
I don't know about that. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. You guys have been great. We got all of our information off Gamepedia. Go check it out if you want to get more in-depth details. If I can speak today. You guys are awesome. Have a great one. Bye-byes!
Bye.